Okay. I'm gonna just start again. I don't. Well, probably lost everybody, but it's fine. Okay. For posterity's sake. I doubt anybody's around. But, my keyboard took a shit. Right in the middle of where we were playing. And, I got it back. Anyways. No, it wouldn't work, Mighty. My keyboard literally just wouldn't take any inputs. Even when I plugged I had to turn off my computer just so she would stop running. And I pushed the buttons. It did nothing. Every button I pushed on the keyboard was not working. It was still lit up, but it was not responding. And when I finally turned the computer back on, it wouldn't type. I had to unplug the keyboard and replug it back in. I finally got functionality. But it literally somehow took a shit right as we started running there. And so the computer, the keyboard just stopped. It got stuck on that last input, and she was just running. She was literally full sprint, just running off in that direction, and I could not stop her. She was just going, and then the only thing I could do was slow her down by putting her in combat stance, but she just kept going. She was gonna run until she ran into a group of zombies, and there was nothing I could do about it. The only option I had left was I just turned off my computer. I was like, I don't know how else to stop you. I couldn't hit escape. I couldn't hit the Windows button wouldn't tab out. Nothing worked. I tried the Control F4. I tried Shift Control F4. I tried Control Alt Delete. I tried every combination of buttons that I could come up with in my head during that moment, and nothing was working. There's just no input whatsoever. I was honestly a little bit scared. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm okay with dying in a run. It's fine. I don't want to lose the run to something stupid like that. It's just I don't want to lose the run to something stupid like that. That's kind of where I don't like to be. I don't want to lose my run to stupid fucking technical issues. That's defeating. Okay, so my keyboard decided to just stop working right after we had gone into sprint, and Latonia just started running off and off into the woods. I couldn't stop her. My computer just completely stopped inputting, and though it was still on, but it was not receiving any inputs into the computer. But she was in full sprint off into the woods. And so I tried every combination of trying to force stop the game, get to tab out to Windows, anything, tried to pause it, nothing was working. I just shut my computer off. And then when I turned my computer back on, it still wasn't receiving input. I had to unplug the keyboard, plug it back in. I think I have control again. So, I almost lost Latonia to a bug. Anyways, I didn't run into any zombies, but she was just full off running into the woods, and she was going to eventually either A, run into a group of zombies, or B, she was going to scratch and lacerate herself on every single tree that she full sprinted into until she bled to death. One of the two. Either way, she was going to die. I've been trying to tell you, Mighty. And maybe you're paying attention. Maybe you're not. Well, I'm gonna try and tell you anyways. What we discovered earlier today was that we can fill up these water jugs with gas. And they are effectively 15 gas cans. So this 2 jugs right here is now a month's supply of gasoline for the generator, more or less. And so I will only have to go and fill up gas like once a month now. And it's just one little fill up at the gas pump instead of 7 or 8 or however many gas cans you have. It's the new meta. Should try it. Change your life. Change mine. So did Latonia running off into the woods and almost killing herself. So, when I got the game back in, she was still out in the middle of the woods. But I ran her back over here and then I started the stream again. That actually scared me. I don't like... I was just literally... I was like... She was running off in that direction. Get out of the truck. She was going that way. And she ran quite a good distance, too. She hopped to this fence right here. And she was just doing this. And I couldn't stop her. Like, she was just going. She was just full sprint like this, off into the woods. I was like, the only control I had was combat stancing. So I could combat stance her and it slowed her down. But she kept moving. And I was like, fuck. Wolf like, I was legitimately a bit scared. I don't think there's mini zombies that direction, but it would eventually have resulted in her death one way or the other. It was a terrible experience. Don't do it. Don't ever lose control to your keyboard. Like, what if that happened, like... while driving at full speed? I wouldn't have been... I hope that doesn't happen again. That's never happened before. I hope it doesn't happen again. I hope that's not, like, a sign that my keyboard's starting to, like, crap out or something. I like this keyboard. I haven't had it, like, too long. Yeah, she'd plow into something. I think she'd just be dead. Or she'd be so fucked up that she'd die from her injuries. And the truck would definitely full sail be dead. Yeah, it wouldn't be, yeah. She'd just be fucked. So yeah, it was not a fun situation for me. I didn't enjoy that. I didn't enjoy that. A house in Rosewood. thought I saw something else over there, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Let's just go this way. I think we cleared all those houses. And so we can kind of start moving over here. I can't really... I keep going to, like, different parts of town and, like, moving out. I haven't really... I should really just... We should just focus on Jerry's building, huh? We should go figure out what that is. Maybe that's where I should be. Jerry's supposed hideout. When we finish up with these zombies, and we'll go over there. I'll stop fucking around over here. So I am sorry about the stream ending and restarting and game crashy issues we've had today. Today's been a little bit of a technical day, hasn't it? For whatever reason. It's been a little bit of a technical day. Game crashed. No painkillers on the floor. This is a looted house, so possibly not a lot going on for us, but I was here. I figured I may as well mark it off. Firecrackers, huh? Should we just set those off just for shits? No. Just... I have forgotten how to play the game. Okay. Oh man, that threw my, like, everything. Like, I feel so off now. That was so... That was almost worse than, like, the, like, off-screen clicky things I had in the past. And that was terrible. I just lost all control over her. She was just full-on sprinting into the abyss. It was terrible. Yeah, see? Terrible, I say. She was gonna kill herself. Oh, I see a... Yeah. They're fine. They're fine. I'm not gonna deal with those two zombies. Let's go figure out what's over at this place. Is it this way? Is this road? I think it's this road. Go down this road. Yeah, this brings us past. Is the gates, yeah? We'll just stop about here. I'm gonna deal with these guys. Nobody following me, right? You guys cheated. Why did you fall over the fence over there? I didn't want you to fall over the fence there. Alright, Jerry, what are you hiding? I feel so sad for that zombie being alone. I must help it. I must help it not feel so alone. Zombies are... I hope you got my gasoline information, Mighty. Just change your life. Changed mine. So, you know the water dispensers like in the library and office buildings and stuff like that? That have like the little water jugs on top of them? So you can fill those up with gas. And it's like 15 gas cans worth of gas. It's super useful. It'll make it's I now have 2 of them. So I'll effectively only have to go like fill up gas from my generator like once a month now. And it'll only take like 2 little clicks on the pump as opposed to like 7 or 8 and only getting like a fraction of the amount. It's like saves so much time at the gas pump and just so much time having to go to the gas pumps. It's life-changing. It used to be a modded thing, but it's actually a vanilla feature now, so. That seems like a lot of work. I can't directly fill up a water barrel with gasoline, but so essentially you can just put gasoline in any container now. Though that's kind of cool. 2 firefighter axes? What? Is this a fire station? It's a fire station. This is Echo Creek's fire station. The more you know. And not Echo Creek, fucking Ekron. I keep doing that. Ekron's. The Ekron fire station. And jail? Or is it the dog catcher? Excuse me? What? Is this like the multi-purpose government building? Everybody works out of here? The firemen, the dog catchers? Just everybody? Just cram them all in one building? Call it a day? No, mostly a fire station. Oh, maybe it's the fire dogs. It's supposed to be for their, like... the kennels are for the, like, the Dalmatians. That they supposedly have sometimes, but they don't really do that anymore, though. I don't think, anyways. Or they just stay at the firehouse. There's a bunch of fucking tools and weapons and shit in here. And there were 2 fire axes. I mean, that in itself was... Firefighter gear is really good. It's just really warm. It's really, really warm, but it is not as protective as it used to be. Ha! They nerfed fire gear. Interesting. I didn't expect that. Firefighter gear is not as OP as it once was. Yeah, I don't... Maybe during the winter. It used to be better. It used to have 100% bite and scratch protection, given it would rip, and then once the holes were there, it no longer had that protection. But it used to be 100% on bite and scratch, and now it's 50 bite and 70 scratch. Well, it was worth coming in here regardless, because there's a lot of weapons. I gotta get my truck. We gotta bring the truck in here. There's a lot of shit in here. We're gonna just drive the truck right in there. It's... in a way, if we're talking about defensive qualities only, maybe not a terrible base location because of the fence. It is a really big building, which means a lot of entrances and exits, which isn't necessarily my thing. And if the fence were to be busted down, which is a thing now, why is that uncooked piece of meat in my inventory that went rotten? No! I'm staying right where I am. I'm good at my house. No. No, I was just... that the fence in the building is interesting. It has potential. That's all I was saying. It has potential. Yes and no. I mean, is it a weapon locker? Yes. Is it have weapons in it? No. Not, this seems to be just purely a fire station. Seems to just be a fire station. That has a fence all the way around it. Well, Rosewood's fire station has a fence all the way around it. Hello, Van. How are you doing? The hood is in shit condition. The engine is also next to shit condition. You have some food in the back. You have a bunch of medical supplies in this bag. Hello. It's just like a survivor van or something. I'll take your medical supplies. Whoever you are ain't using them anymore. Shovel, claw, hammer, twine, wood glue. I don't need your third condition saw there, though. Or your canteen or your rotten jarred food. You can keep all that. It's just because I've been applying a lot of pressure to this area. We've killed... So... I don't know how many zombies are in this part of Echo Creek or Ekron or any of that crap, but... We've killed over 4,000 zombies. And... at least 3,000 of those are specifically over here. In this town. So, it's gonna get quieter. Means we're just doing our job right. Remember how quiet West Point? Oh, that's because this shit's going bad. I see. Remember West Point? Right as we were about to leave? When the streets were just empty? Takes time. It takes effort. But you can get there. A box of garbage bags? Why not? You know what? I'll take that light bulb too. It's in terrible condition, but we may just end up needing light bulbs. I have been hearing them pop throughout the house. Eventually, we're gonna need to at least have light bulbs for something. There's another... More gas! That's all those are for now. Water dispensers aren't for water. They're for gas. No, a water dispenser could still be incredibly valuable if you're playing like a run like where you can't find a pipe wrench very easy, or you don't have the carpentry to build the water collectors. A water dispenser could still be really useful as a water dispenser, but I will actually check that box of paper clips. I was just thinking of that earlier. Yep. They're supposed to be all over the place. Hammer. Rope. I am done gathering hooks, if I'm honest. I don't want them anymore. Long Johns! I mean... You know what? The pants actually are kind of valuable now that I think about it. Given that one day we literally ripped 2 pairs of pants in one stream just because of the fucking trees. You know what? Pants are valuable. I don't care if they're good protective kinds of pants. It doesn't really matter what kind they are, whether they're jeans or military pants or firefighter pants. Honestly, I should take all pants. Do the pants dance. Pants dance. another... This place has been kind of generous in the weapon supply here. I guess we'll take ropes. More pants! It's a good jacket. It's a lot of what we're just taking is firefighter gear. It's just, it takes up a lot of space, but it's fine. I should have brought, if I had known there was going to be this much here, I might have brought the freaking trailer. Did I get these axes? I don't want to forget those. Get all excited with pants and... Yeah. I guess Jerry was a... Doesn't make sense to me that Jerry was a firefighter. It's like, firefighters are probably, like, maybe the one group of government employees that aren't complete assholes. Maybe they are kind of assholes, but they do willingly run into burning buildings to save people, so... Five. Oh! The big old, yeah. Welcome in, Corey. Okay, hold on. Okay. Things are just happening. Sorry. Let's go check upstairs. I mean, the Rosewood Fire Station was probably... back in the day, it might even still be, I don't know. I mean, in Build 21, it was probably the most popular base. This wouldn't be a terrible base location. It is pretty good if you're into big places. I guess I can see the potential. I personally don't like big places. It's just not my play style. A lot of people do. And if I were on like a multiplayer thing, bigger place might make more sense. But as far as my solo playthroughs are concerned, I tend to stick to smaller places. I think that might be everything. I think we've looted the place. You saw a basement? Where? Oh! Right there. Hidden. It's a hit. It's a bucket. Sure. Somebody's drinking down here. Doing laundry, drinking some beer and some wine. I'll grab the thread. Yeah, blue dye, no. Yeah, it's not blue hair dye, though. Interesting. Is this a zombie barricade? What am I seeing here? What the fuck is this? What is going on here? Is this just like a firefighter obstacle course? I think this is just a firefighter obstacle course. But it's also a pre-built sprinter haven. That's all I see. It's a pre-built sprinter trap. Alright. Okay. Interesting. This is probably the most interesting fire station I've seen in the game. Given it's one of the newest, that kind of makes sense. They decided to make it a little more interesting. Random piece of gum on the floor. We'll eat that too. Latonia doesn't chew her gum. She eats it. Firefighter gear is not really my go-to for clothing because of how freaking warm it is, but it's a good way to tiptoe yourself to overheating, but I have actually played with the character in the past, and this is one of the reasons why I stopped using firefighter gear. I had her in full firefighter gear in summer, and she actually got sick from overheating. So, I'm just, it is a thing. Maybe I could back this up. Fuck it. And in base temperatures, it might work, sure. You're probably still going to be really warm because it just doesn't get that cold in winter on base settings. But if you're on very cold, like you actually lower the temperature, or in cryogenic winter, it'd probably be great. It just doesn't really get that cold in the winter. Unless they've changed things. Unless they've changed things. Maybe they've changed things. This rabbit meat just keeps going bad in my backpack. There isn't anything I can really do about it, because if I literally eat, I'm like already gonna get fat. I'm already fat. I'm already fat! And it's still going double up. Oh my god. I have to stop eating. I can't eat any more of this shit. It's just gonna have to go bad. It just is what it is. Oh my god, there's so much of it. Yeah, eventually. That's why I haven't thrown it away, like actually deleted it or anything. Because potentially the rotten meat can definitely be a fish bait. And from what I understand, it's actually pretty, I didn't want that in there, pretty good fish bait. So. And eventually I want to fish. If we ever find the magazine to teach us to make a rod or somehow magically stumble across a fishing rod, I would love to fish. But, this is what it is. Can we do the old consolidate all? That's it. A little bit of consolidation. Okay, fine. That is still a thing. Sweet. Oh, fuck. It's too quiet. I'm gonna put these out here. We're not gonna be using them as much anymore, but I'm gonna move them out here as we use them up. How long was that off? I don't think too long. I don't think it was too long. I was like, why is it so quiet? Oh. Oh, the generator turned off. When you have the loudest generator in the game, you tend to notice when it's off, I guess. That's not. Another bucket. What time is it? I kind of wish that, like, technical issue hadn't happened. It's kind of thrown off my whole sensibilities about where I'm at as far as, like, the stream and everything. But I think I was at about 4 hours. And I think I'm going to have to deal with getting myself fed here pretty soon. This might have to be the last day. What am I going to do? It's pretty late in the day. Okay, I think I know what I might do. Do I have, just in case, why is there only... Should be in there. This... And I've been thinking about this for a while, and I keep putting it off because it's not really necessary, but it's kind of an eyesore. And we can do better now. Doesn't that look better? Yeah. It's totally not necessary, but I was like, maybe we can do better here. I got some time. Why is this? It's like not doing it. Okay. Latonia, I had the kind of same trouble with her cutting down a tree the other day. She just like stood in the tree and wouldn't cut down the tree. I'm like, can you please cut down the tree? That'd be great. Stop just walking through the tree and like ripping up your clothes. What am I missing? Building carpentry. Why did it's... Whatever. There. We have better doors now. They don't just look better, they are actually more durable if a zombie were to bang on them. It's just the stuff you're able to build improves as your skills go up, and so Slatonia's got much higher carpentry skills than she had when she first put those doors in, so she was able to do better. I was like, let's do better. And it looks better. Looks like a real door instead of just like some crappy ass pieces of wood nailed in place. Yeah, preferred to hammer the empty doorway as opposed to the doorway with the door still there. Yeah. I mean, I could completely barricade. You used to be able to remove windows with a crowbar and replace them. There still has to be a way to do it. I tried taking a window out with a crowbar and it wouldn't let me do it. So I don't know what it is you need to do in order to take windows out now. But there is a way to replace them. There used to be anyways. I just don't know how to do it now. There has to still exist. If you really wanted to do that, I would rather just leave the barricades on. We can get rid of the glass. Just to make it look... And we could double barricade it. I never got around to doing that. We can put another layer of barricades on the inside. You can barricade both sides of the windows. And there's still glass on the floor in here. Why can't I pick this up? I thought I'd picked up all the broken glass on the floor. I spent a little bit of time doing that at one point. But I guess I didn't see that one for whatever reason. So I got the one in here, and I got the ones in here. And I got the stuff in here, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know why. I had missed that one, but I had. But yeah, there is a way to replace windows. At least there used to be. I'm pretty confident there still is. I'm just not 100% on the moment what that is. That might be. But like you used to be able to, if you had a crowbar, which I do, you used to be able to like click on the right, click on the other, and there'd be a thing like remove window here. So you actually like just took the window out of the frame or whatever with the crowbar, but I don't know what it is now. Unless it's I don't think you can pick up the window. No. It's right there. Crowbar. There it is. You have to use the pickup menu. You still have to have the crowbar and a carpentry of level 2. But you have to use this. You can still get windows. There you go. I figured it out for you. If you really want to replace your windows, take a crowbar, use the pickup menu, and go remove windows. You can bring your windows back. Yeah. I knew it was somewhere. I was fairly confident it still existed. I just wasn't sure how to do it anymore. But it still exists. I can understand. The broken windows are kind of a pain in the ass. I think I'm just too lazy to go through that kind of effort at the moment, when I have other things I could concentrate on. Okay. I'm gonna do... Let me check one thing before I decide that. 38. Oh, that is actually more empty now. I can get some of that in there just to freeze it. It's too much meat. I actually have too much meat. As I said, it's a good problem to have. I guess I'm gonna read. Oh. She's getting chubby. For sure. Yeah, I'm 85 and going up now. And yeah, we're high weight. Yeah, and she's still double arrowing up. You know what, Latonia? I think it's time. I've been putting it off. I have been putting it off. But we're gonna start working, I think, a little exercise into the regiment. I think it's time. We're gonna read a little bit. I knew it was coming, Mighty. I've been eating a lot of meat, just trying to get ahead of it going rotten. And then I saw I was at 84 and still had the double arrows up. I'm like, she's getting heavy. There isn't anything I can do about it now. I knew it was coming. But I think it's time to maybe, switch the regimen around a little bit. And, we're gonna start actually working out a bit, I think. I think it's time for that. We'll stick with just sit-ups. That way we're still not really incurring too much fatigue. But, let's give it at least a shot here. It's been a while. There it is. It's still in the same place. Sit-ups. 1 whole hour. Let's go. Yoink. Oh, that amused me. The sounds. The sounds amused me. I guess I could read more. I don't know what else to read now. I'm running out of things to read. I have a bunch of magazines. It's like she was talking and fast forward. That's been read. That's been read. Rest. Read. Yoink. Read. Yoink. Ah, she's tired. I won't put her through another round. I won't put her through it. Oh, God. Don't kill yourself by doing that. Scared of those because they've all been read. No. Alright, Latonia. Go to sleep. So she will get... The reason I've chosen sit-ups for now is that should only make her core sore. So she should still be able to more or less swing and fight. Even when that muscle strain kicks in, and muscle strain will kick in from working out. I've gone up to 86, and it's still double arrows up. Oh boy, we're getting a chunky Latonia. Yep, she's gonna get chunky. We're gonna have to really watch our weight now, what we eat now, and a lot of that meat's gonna go bad. That just is fact. I can't eat it. It's just gonna make me fat. And then we're just gonna be tired all the time because we're fat and we can't breathe correctly because we're fat. So it is the way of things. Yep. It's gonna have to be eaten just like munching on some eggs, munching on some cabbage. Just to keep the peckish at bay, but keep the calories down. Yep. That is the case at this point. But I know Latonia is a little piggy pig. And she's gotten chunky and is probably eaten way too much, but I mean, it's not that I'm not fat, but I need to eat. I'm gonna have to call it there. So I know it says only an hour, but we're actually at like 5.5 or 6. I'm pretty sure. Something around there. Anyways. Guys, thanks for hanging out. As we progress here now, we're gonna, as we said, we're gonna have to watch Latonia's weight a bit, because she's getting fat. And, we'll keep clearing the town. I'll toss around in my head whether I'm gonna make that welding trip or not. I kinda would rather keep pushing through the town and see if we maybe find some more wrecks in town before I make that jump. And I think I'm going to leave you guys to your own devices. But I do appreciate you hanging out. And you can go help out some other streamer, watch them if you want, or, you know, whatever. I'll see you guys around. Probably tomorrow. See you next time. Stay super. I'm just super. Laters.